To meet Tina Perry for the first time, you might not realize that this 85-year-old Floridian has a secret. That secret is the result of more than 60 years' experience as a career woman and an educator. Her secret is that one simple, easy-to-learn skill can make a huge difference when it comes to success in school and throughout life. And she says it's a skill that's important to learn early.
It's impossible to survive in today's world without knowing how to type as one of the main projects that you have to do. If you can't type, you will not get a job. If you type, and if the children start early, they'll be in good health. They'll have their bad habits kicked out, and they'll have good habits.
To teach young children those good habits when it comes to using a computer keyboard, Tina Perry came up with a colorful approach with an emphasis on fun. She calls the system Kidz N Keyboardz. Working with a parent or grandparent, the child marks each fingernail with wash-off color markers and applies color stickers to each key on the keyboard. Many teachers agree that this is a useful skill to learn early.
As a second grade teacher, the children are required to do work on the computer, and the earlier that they can keyboard and develop that good habit, the more they can bring to the table and the easier it will be for them to develop this lifelong skill that they'll use throughout their whole academic career and into their job career.
Tina says her favorite student, her daughter Dee Dee, inspired her to develop this learning method.
When I started this with my daughter Dee Dee, she was 7 years old. And she saw me typing, and I was going like the wind, and she said, "Mommy, how do you type so fast?" I said, "Do you want to learn?" She said, "Yes." So I just made up a color chart. I colored her fingernails, I covered the keyboard, and I taught her how to type.
Following the passing of her daughter a number of years ago, Tina resolved to share this approach with all young children, and to do so in Dee Dee's memory. She says the most important part of the learning process is the time parents spend with their children.
Your child is a treasure. And the time that you spend with him, whether grandparents or parents, doesn't matter. It's precious time. It's time that will make them grow, and they'll be nurtured beautifully. And it will help them the rest of their lives in whatever they want to do.
The reminder of just how precious that time really is may be Tina Perry's most important lesson of all. This is Tom Martin.